What's up with my hair? What's her name? Hey, oh my gosh, really, Heather? It's Top 10 Tuesday time again, once again, and this is going to be the last one in 2011, and it is the top 10 books you have read in 2011, surprisingly not. This is going to be a very, I picked 10, but it was very hard for me because I am an avid reader, I've always have been, but I'm not quite as an avid reader as a lot of booktubers are. I just really started being an avid reader in August when I started this channel. I thought, wow, I really need to read a lot of books. So that's why it was so hard for me to choose 10 books, because I never wrote down a list of what I've read, and I should have, because I'm trying to remember what I've read and if I loved it or not. But these are the top 10 that stuck out most to me that I remember reading and I really liked reading. But I promise I'll be a better, reader per se. I've started already a list. I'm gonna start for 2012, and I already have books lined up for what I'm going to read and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm really trying. So these 10 books are going to be probably the most 10 randomest books you've ever seen. You're going to be like, really? That was her favorite? But I really do like all of these books. I'll be 100% honest with you. So here we go. Number 10 is Elixir from Hilary Duff. And I know you're probably thinking that this really shouldn't be on a top 10 list. And I know, I feel it too, but surprisingly, this is one of the best books I've read in 2011, which, it's an okay book. It's not the best book ever, but it's okay. I feel like it should be on my top 10 because I remember it very vividly, and my memory sometimes is good. Like, I have a good memory about some things and bad about some other things, and books, it's very, if I really remember it, that means that I really liked it. So I do really like this book. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So therefore, it's like number 10. It's like the, Number 9 is Unearthly by Cynthia Hand, and I know a lot of you guys really love this book. You really love it, and it's like one on your top 5 or something like that. I've read some, and some of the broken the bookish, but it didn't captivate me as much as I thought it would. I really thought I was gonna fall in love with this book, but it was like, if I were to give it a 1 out of 10 rating, it was a 7. Like, it was pretty good, but it didn't like wow me. So yeah. Number 8, Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side by Beth Fantaschi. I do not own this book because I got it from the library. I plan to own it. But yeah, I love this book. I thought it was such a great book. And this one I actually just got, which is called Jessica's Guide to Ruling on the Dark Side by Beth Fantaschi. So that should be good. I'm actually reading right now another book by Beth Fantaschi called Jekyll Loves Hyde. And that's pretty good so far, I gotta say. Number 7 is The Iron Queen by Julie Kagawa. And this is the 3rd one in the Iron Fey series, and it is my most favorite. But I have yet to read The Iron Knight yet, so it may be my favorite. The 4th one may be my favorite, but I really do love this one. And I'm not going to tell you too much about it if you don't know about the series already. Next is City of Fallen Angels, Cassandra Clare. I had a really tough time finding out where to put this in because I love this book, but it wasn't my favorite of the series for sure. It is the 4th book in the in the Mortal Instruments series. And let me just tell you, before the 5th one comes out, I really need to reread this one because I have totally forgotten what it is about. I know in it, Jace is kind of withdrawing from Clary, and Simon's rocking 2 girlfriends, and I know there's a major plot twist at the end. I think I still remember that. I don't know. My memory, I told you, it's awful. It's so bad sometimes. But I do remember really liking this book. But yeah, but I definitely love this series. It's one of my all-time favorites for sure. Number 5 comes in as The Forest of Handed Teeth by Carrie Ryan. I do not physically own that book because I read it from the library, so I'm going to show you the next one, which is The Dead Toss Waves. And I just finished this book, and I didn't love it. But I love The Forest of Handed Teeth, the 1st one. But this one was not very good. You'll see in my December wrap-up exactly what I feel about it. But I do love The Forest of Hands and Teeth. Number 4 comes to no surprise as Duff by Cody Keplinger. If you guys don't know this, you know I love this book with a passion. I do love this book. And I had a really hard time picking between this one and Shut Up by Cody Keplinger. But this one is just my all-time favorite. I just love this book. It's so good. If you haven't read it, you really need to. Number 3 is Perfect Chemistry by Simone Elkeles. And I'm lending it out to my friend right now, so I'm going to show you the next one, which is Rules of Attraction. But I love this one just as much. So yeah, that book is, oh my gosh, that book is so good. I love that book so much. It's a great, great book. This series is about three brothers, the Futons brother, probably pronounced that wrong, whatever. The first one's about Alex, this one is about Carlos, and the next one is about, I forget the other brother's name, but the next one, which is called Chain Reaction, is about him, which I'm about to read, and I'm so stoked. So yeah. Number 2, can you guys guess what this is? I'm not sure if you can. It's The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Words can't describe what I feel about this book. I love it. You guys know it's one of my favorites. It's a great book. If you're one of those odd people that have not read it yet, you really need to read it, especially before March when the movie comes out. Crazy, crazy book, but it's so crazy awesome. Like, it is seriously a good book. There has been very few books that have, like, kept my heart pounding and kept me page turning, like, at 2 a.m., and this is one of them. I don't ever stay up to 2 a.m., but if I am, I'm usually reading a book that I literally cannot put down, and this is definitely one of them. So if you have not read it, please go read it. And number 1 should come to no surprise. It is Divergent by Veronica Roth. You guys know I love this book. It is such an amazing book. Oh my gosh. If, like I said with Hunger Games, if you're one of the people that have not read this book, you should definitely go out and pick it. There was no contest between the Hunger Games and this book for me. For winning, I just liked Divergent more, I think because I'm a romance junkie and it had a little bit more romance into it, so that's why I liked it a little bit more. That's just me, but, you know, it's very hard choosing them because they're so similar, because they're dystopians and all that stuff, but this book is just my all-time, it's one of my all-time favorites. Like, I just love, love, love this book. Yeah, that was my top 10 Tuesdays of the books of 2011. Like I said, you know, I haven't really read a lot because I'm just starting this whole YouTube reading thing. So I'm hoping to grow a lot more. My 2012 list will probably be much harder to put together than this one. But yeah. And just for a quick question for all this, I plan on doing more Let's Talk videos, but I don't really know what you guys want to do. I mean, I have a couple ideas, but I don't know if people will like it. Like, I want to do, like, favorite TV shows, favorite movies, you know, favorite book covers. Like, you know, let me know what you guys want me to talk about or anything like that. If you don't want me to talk, let me know. It's okay. Let me know for any idea videos you have, because sometimes I scramble for video ideas. I'm not a very good book reviewer. I only do it on books I either love or desperately hate. But just comment. If you do want a book review on a certain book, let me know and I'll totally do it. If you really want to hear my opinion on it or anything like that, just leave a comment below. Tell me what you want to see more from me and I will happily oblige, definitely, from that. But I hope your Christmases were all great and wonderful, and I hope your New Year's will be great too. I'm about to do a book haul for you, so I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.